Well, back home, thousands of people from Louisiana to the Carolinas are cleaning up after a series of deadly storms. Damaging winds tore off rooftops and tossed cars into the air.
The violent weather is blamed for at least 5 deaths in 3 states. David Begnaud met one woman who was inside her mobile home when the storm ripped it up and tossed it.
And before I could get the door shut, we were already moving. I grabbed my son and I just held on to him, and my mother-in-law grabbed my daughter and hugged her, and we were just rolled and rolled.
And David Begnaud joins us now from near the scene. It's in Luverne, Alabama. David, give us a sense of what's going on where you are. Walk us through it.
So this was the front porch, at least the steps to what was a mobile home that sat right here on this big patch of dirt for at least 3 years. And yesterday, they are swearing it was a tornado. You talk to the people who lived in there. It was a mother, a grandmother, and 2 kids. What they believe was a tornado picked the trailer up right here and flipped it probably 70 to 85 feet. And look at it now. I mean, it's a mess all over the place. The kids and the mom actually came crawling out from underneath. They had nothing but scratches. Grandma needed some stitches. But, I find it remarkable as we ride around this town and throughout the South. I mean, we started in Houston, Texas, at how you can come upon scenes like this and find out that people walked away uninjured. Now, consider that in Louisiana, you had a mother and daughter who died in a mobile home, another man in South Carolina who died in a mobile home. This is the last place you want to be in a tornado, but for a lot of people, they're either sleeping, don't have time to get out, or don't have anywhere else to go.
David, what's the weather outlook for the rest of today, and how are authorities cautioning residents ahead of more storms? I know yesterday you had a very poignant point when you said being in a mobile home makes you at risk to suffer the kind of devastation you're reporting on right now.
Yeah, so 10 times more likely to die in a mobile home than you would if you were in a traditional house, right? Consider that fact. What is the outlook today through this evening? We could see more severe weather for areas just like this, okay? Some of the same areas in the Gulf Coast that saw these kinds of damaging winds could get hit yet again. It could start in the overnight hours and well into tomorrow. It's worth pointing out, at least this mobile home here in Luverne, the only thing that stopped it, check this out, was the neighbor's car and that telephone pole right there. That was it. That's what stopped the trailer as it's flipping with these kids inside. There's no confirmation that this was a tornado, but again, you talk to the lady of the house and she says it had to have been.
Oh, it's
sure
really
looks
something.
Like one for sure.
And I think, you look behind him and you can see there's a house that's standing firm. The trees look pretty good. Yeah. And it just sort of reminds you of the randomness of this. I know trailer homes are particularly vulnerable. But, your home could be destroyed and your next door neighbor could be just fine, not even a broken window.
So, Anne-Marie, that's a really good point. Tornadoes will hopscotch and hit one house and do nothing to the other. I'm reminded in Louisiana, just 20 minutes where I grew up, in Breaux Bridge, Louisiana, my producer and I and crew were there just about 36 hours ago. That mother and young daughter who died in the mobile home, the tornado that hit their mobile home was only 60 feet wide. Think about that for a moment. 60 feet. So it destroyed their mobile home, but the in-laws' home probably 40 feet away was untouched. It's amazing what a tornado can do. And then in other places, like in Oklahoma, you'll have a tornado that's a mile wide that just takes out an entire neighborhood. Wow. It's fascinating.
David Begnaud reporting for us in Luverne, Alabama. David, thank you.
You bet.